Over the hills and far away, FoolsTown comes out to play. If anyone we can remember where that reference comes from, let me know in the comment section down below. But welcome back to another episode, I can't even English right now, episode of FoolsTown here in City Skylines, which we are now just about to fly over. What we kind of got all set up in the last episode. Now, the area's coming along pretty nicely right now, boys. Got this nice little kind of district area, which you're kind of building this new space up pretty well. And I think the way that we've done it has also kind of eliminated any of the big traffic needs. I do have the pollution around here, which I'm kind of going to have to get rid of the zoning. But for now, we're going to kind of leave it in. Now, what I want to do today is I want to extend some of the highway network, because as vast as the city is and the network currently is right now, we still only have technically 1, 2, 3, 4, which is quite a lot, to be honest with you, crossings on this river. Now, this area down here does get a little bit overloaded at times, and the reason they're using this is because this road is the main highway that leads to this direction outside of the region. Now, what I want to do today is, yes, they could maybe use alternative routes, but it still means I've got to come down to this big cloverleaf no matter what. I want to extend the north highway leading across the river, coming all the way down and connecting them to here. So if any vehicles do use it, it's then less vehicles running along this run, thus hopefully saving a few little traffic needs. It's a big task. And it's a big ask to say that it's going to get rid of this issue, because I pretty much doubt it will. It is what it is. The big issue is them kind of all trying to figure out what lanes I need to be in. God damn it, game, I wish you'd fix yourself. But it should work out nonetheless. If it's not beneficial for them, it's going to be beneficial for somebody. So, if you are enjoying the series, smash that like button down below, as the rocket Elon Musk now shoots another rocket into space. Make sure you do subscribe if you are new around here, so you get notified when episodes do come out. Now, we did buy the tiles last episode, and what we need to do is we need to bring this across as a bridge and turn it. It does then mean we have access to this area to build upon if I really want to. But we've also got to bring a nice suitable connection down. Now, by zooming right in, you can see how the land bumps and kind of, it's like rolling hills almost. So we've got to be a little bit careful about the terraining on that. Unless this is like a little bit of a creek here, isn't it? Well, it looks like a dried up one. That's interesting. Right, anyway, I'm getting sidetracked right now, boys. I'm getting sidetracked. So this should be fairly... Oh, of course it is. Look at that. The highway maintenance vehicle slowing people down. Right, I'm getting sidetracked again already. So let's get this all up and running then. So I think what we should do first then is actually build the kind of intersection, the junction that's going to kind of switches over into that direction. Now, we don't really have much to work with, so let's see what we can actually physically place down from some of the pre-built stuff. Now, I have the option to kind of maybe place down something like this. It's like the original the OG City Skylines intersection junction. Or I can kind of keep it simple with a nice basic cloverleaf, which is, not cloverleaf, sorry, trumpet, which is probably the way to go forward. Look at that. I ain't got to do much right now, and it will all kind of connect in for me beautifully. I did it. So all I've got to do is just kind of readjust some of these highways right now, because by doing that, has slightly messed us up. So if I delete you and delete you, because what I'm going to do in return is kind of use a little bit of lane math. That's how your boy rolls these days. So that runs down to there. So it goes for a 3, but the left lane is a dedicated turn off. And then when they join back on, it goes from the 2 back into the 3. And we'll do the same just here as well, just to make things flow a little bit easier. So there we go. That is pretty much all done. So all I've got to do right now is run the highway coming all the way down. So we'll use the parallel tool. We'll also have to build it across as a bridge. I'm not too sure. Oh, it elevates slightly there as well. I'm not too sure what type of bridge to use. I could do the 4-lane suspension style. I got the 2-lane truss. Now, I am obviously going to parallel it, but it's a case of where shall we do it? The 2-lane big suspension boy. Now, we have overlapping items because of the space. Oh, that works. Because of the space of the roads needed for the big pillars in the middle. I think we'll go suspension-y. I do have alternative options. I could do like Golden Gate stylely, but the Golden Gate is like a combined road, if that makes any sense. 8-lane divider, a little bit too much. Got the 6-lane. We'll keep it simple. I don't think we should kind of push it too much, and we'll go just for something very simple, very basic like this. So I'll throw that in, but I've now got to try and configure these boys to connect up, which it's going to be quite interesting. Now, it is a... hold on. It's a 3-lane road. Oh, hang on. Is this a 2-lane down here? Yes. Right. Okay. Okay, it's slightly thrown me off. So that's a 3-lane. It's only 3-lane because of this section, so it can jump down into a 2-lane. So I think we will be okay. Now, where does this snap happen? The snap is going to happen there, but I feel like we might need to... Oh, no, I can't... Okay, we'll get rid of parallel for a second. Right, the snap is happening here. And then we should be able to... Oh, no, okay. I see what I've done. I've done the snap on the wrong side. Right, if I run that into there, and then we run this there to there. Right, glorious. We got there in the end. Boys. Right, sweet, sweet, sweet. You won't even notice anything crazy has even happened at this point. Right, invalid shape? What do you mean invalid shape? It's a straight line. What are you lying for? It's not a shape. Right, there we go. Right, that took some doing, but that's quite some heavy infrastructure, isn't it? These big suspension bridges going directly across the waterfront. Ooh. This is going to be nice, isn't it? So we'll keep it simple, and we'll just kind of bend it down, run it close to the edge, and connect back up. Nice and simple. But what I do need to do first, though, is also obviously bring the gaps, the distance between the two roads into what I need it to be. So I reckon we first start going along down here first. So if I went down there and then kind of run it semi-close by the waterfront and then bring it around. There is a slight little building there, isn't it? So, yes. We'll bring it directly in. So we'll bring it to about there and then in. So no issues, no problemos. And then we're just going to have to bring all this in together. So we'll get rid of the parallel. And then we'll bend this up. So hopefully we should find the snap. So that's a 131. And can we get it to a 131? 130 is fine by me. So try and do similar here. Which that will be fine. And it all kind of, the gap slowly closes and pinches itself until that point there where it all comes together as one. Right, we're now done. We are now officially done. Which means these industrial area over here is going to have a quicker access route to get out, hopefully. If they're over on this side, then we've got to drive all the way down this way. If you're like over here, you can hop on the highway, skedoodle straight out, and you're gone. Ooh! Right, this could save a lot of pressures on the roads for the vehicles. He says. He says. But we shall see what happens. Now, we'll fast forward. It's not really much of a fast forward at this point. But that should play a big role in slightly changing things in our city. Now, how long is it going to take before we start seeing vehicles use this route before they've updated and acknowledged that this exists? I think you'll first notice it with vehicles coming this way, because all of a sudden their routes are updated and they can then pretty much turn off. But for the most part right now, they're going to go pretty much straight on. Oh, no. We've got a pickup truck turning off. Yeah, finally. This is pretty good. Now, no one's already making their way from this way, are they? No, 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 no. No, no, no. And again, this probably will take some time before we start seeing anybody coming over this way as well. I thought the game was like glitched out then for a second, but no, it's a road maintenance vehicle going super slow. Super slow. But yeah, just got to give it some time. So where's that vehicle? That vehicle's already made some progress. Oh, there's a second one. Oh, there's some more. Right. Very nice. Very nice. I'm quite excited to see where this goes. Now, we've got some issues with the ability for them to wait for an ambulance and a hearse. We should have quite the coverage availability for it. And death care. Yeah, we seem to have the capacity for it. So I think it's just a case of maybe the vehicles are stuck in traffic somewhere. Could they be stuck on... Oh no, this is now all clear. Okay, okay. Or maybe the vehicles are just now on their way. What's the coverage like in this vicinity? It's okay, so I don't know why they're waiting for... Is it death care, by the way? It is. I mean, the hearses are now just about to pull in. So I think it was just a case of the slightly behind schedule is the best way to put it. Right. Any vehicles continuing on yet? Oh, there's our first little pickup that was going through. So that's made its way all the way over. I think it'll be a little bit of a while yet before we start seeing anybody going this direction. But we're starting to see more now turn off. Yep, a few more. Oh, it's now starting to snow. The snow is falling all around us. And it's only January. We still got plenty of time to tick along. Right, so we'll give that time. We'll give that a little bit of time and see how we get on with it. But we kind of need to start figuring out right now, where do the issues lie with our unemployment and job availability. Now, unemployment's only at 1%, which is not too bad. You might be thinking, to Nick, then you really don't have a problem. But when you're seeing the fact that I've completely maxed out my uneducated jobs, we need to provide more open uneducated positions. Now, this comes from the form of many stuff. You can get a lot of it from, like the basics type of industry that you can kind of build in, which I feel like we need to get more of this in general, because we literally don't... Our kind of like surpluses that we originally had are slowly dwindling. It is slowly dwindling. And a really easy kind of resource I can kind of get within this area is just the rock stuff, because it doesn't need the raw resource underneath. So I can place a little bit more of these boys in. So if I went for you just here, I'm just going to extend this area because we're trying to provide a few more open, uneducated positions. Because that is what we're lacking in the city right now. Just those uneducated positions. Alright, keep it going. I wish you can do a point to point and it will kind of manually bend itself and follow around. Right, we're going to go quite large so I can have many open positions. And then you got to also be careful about the highway down here as well. So lead it down to there. Apparently there's an issue here with it. I can't snap it in. Very weird, isn't it? Very weird. Alright, let's get this all the way around. Let's not beat around the bush no more. Let's get that in. So that's quite a vast area to work with. I was originally going to use that for maybe bringing a train line in, but I'm thinking there's just no need to at this point. There's not that much traffic going down. So we'll just leave it as it is. So that will hopefully provide a fair few more jobs, but it won't cover the 1% required. We're just going to need to add more and more of that stuff in. Now, we do have oil over here. Does oil also give us a lot of unemployed positions? No, it's poorly educated that starts at. Down here, it's poorly educated. You need the uneducated is what you need. You need complete uneducated. So, what about farming? Is farming a big one? Yes. I wouldn't say it's as big as the ore. Okay, it's more poorly educated for that. So is it just mining? The mining industry is the big one? It's the mining industry that provides us with the most uneducated jobs. Unless the wood industry... Oh, that's one job. That's one. There's no point with the wood industry, is there? It looks like it's going to be the mining. Are they trying to say that only dum-dums want to become miners? Oh, someone's going to get cancelled right now. Right, we'll go for that radius there. Oh, I didn't even place him. It didn't even place in. Right, there we go. Right, let me put the snap back on now. push this up. Now I'm going to go quite large. Snap that in and down. It's pretty difficult to get that right snap. And then we'll see what this gives us. We'll just see as time goes on what this now gives us. But like everything, it should provide us with a fair few amount of jobs to the side. But it's nice to know that we can utilize one type of industry for the uneducated. So it'll be a while before we start seeing jobs appear in there. Has this one started to appear yet? It has. 118 jobs. Ooh, 89 uneducated. Yikes. So, but it's only a small drop in the ocean, really, to give us all those open positions for it. We don't max out any of the other education levels. It's just the uneducated, so that's where you're finding the slight unemployment. So as long as anyway everyone's got a job, then we are creating a little bit of a mini utopia. That's what I'm calling it, and that's what I'm sticking to. Many people won't say that this is a utopia, Zodiac. But let's see what more I can get in. So let's just do this one. We'll get this one all here situated. And then there. Get this going around. Right, I've free-handed this one, so it might be a bit awkward. That's another large little area. And then we'll wait to see what this one does with providing jobs. So we're up in our industry, which means we're going to have a larger surplus of rock when it comes to our production. It's just going to keep increasing, this does. Which it does go on to create... is it concrete? It's this as well, isn't it? Minerals, which comes from rock. So we will have we have got a surplus on that. And is this, yeah, concrete. So... yeah, minerals and concrete, we're going to have a little bit more of a surplus. Now, does that change or does it increase those areas in exports? I mean, rock is already 5.7% of our total exports. Concrete is up there. So we might start to see a little bit of minerals creeping in as well. And that's all based around that type of industry. Now, has this provided the jobs yet? Yeah, 125, which 94 of them are uneducated. It's like I found a glitch in the system of how to get more uneducated jobs. Right, is there traffic? Oh, there's a big smash. There's a big smash right now, which has caused some ridiculous traffic. Right, how is this going on over here then? We're starting to see more vehicles using it. Yeah. Oh, there's a vehicle coming down. Nice. Now, interesting. Oh, there's two actually. I didn't realize there was a bike there. Interestingly, which direction are they all heading in? Is it all... okay, that was very late to choose that turn off there. That was a very late move at the end there. So now we're seeing them utilising it. It might not be a lot of vehicles, but every vehicle that does use it is one less vehicle on the original route, which reduces traffic and stresses around these areas. We're still going to get it, but at least we're kind of coming away from it ever so slightly. It's not the main route to get in and out of the region no more. Yeah. Right, okay, so workplace right now. They've pretty much already filled up almost the uneducated job positions. And we've took it down by 0.1%, which shows you, like I said earlier, it's a small drop in the ocean. It is a small drop in the ocean. But I'm going to add one more in now. I'm going to add one more in. Actually, not there. Can I squeeze anything over here? We've kind of ran out of space for path and road and stuff. That's oil. We do have more industry over there. Now, this one is a metal ore one, which doesn't provide that many jobs, but I'm thinking... well, what I'm thinking is, do the other ones also provide the same amount? That's producing coal. Which it does, but it also gives them equal poorly educated jobs as well. So, yeah. Right, okay, we'll utilise this area then. So we get our dirt road. And I'm going to come off here and bring this down to there. I'm going to split it in the middle. And then go up. I'm going to go straight ahead. I'm going to go down to here. So I'm going to use this space right now to kind of squeeze in a few more. My radiuses are a lot bigger. I could have gone a lot bigger on all of this. Now realizing it. So I might delete this road and this road then. So if I went here with that. So this should be quite a vast area. Wow, this is going to be really big, these areas. You kind of forget, because I've been doing a lot of FoolsTown recently. And I've been so used to the small radius in which you can build a farm in. You kind of forget that other industries have different radiuses. So you can tell right there with the original grid road I just tried to build that I'm, in the back of my head, I'm still thinking farming radiuses. Right, that is huge. Now, it doesn't give us the utilities. Of course it doesn't. Of course it doesn't give us the utilities because that's not connected to that type of road. Now, it is a highway style road to where I can add in the upgrade. We must go the full distance for the electricity. I'm assuming... Yeah, the electricity is connected. It's just going to be the plumbing side of it, isn't it? So, plumbing and sewage. Bam. Bam. And then that should be all she wrote, boys. That should be all she wrote. Which already got 100 jobs on this one. 75 are uneducated. 98. 74 are uneducated. Holy cow. We can provide so many uneducated jobs with just simply mining rock. It just probably just goes to show then, you know, you don't need brains hitting rocks, boys. I mean, you do need a brain, guys. You just need to make sure that you don't hit something that's not a rock. You need to be able to identify rocks. But my unemployment is now down to 0.5. And we're very, very quickly going to fill those positions. It's inevitable. But everybody is now getting a job. Oh, another... He can't stop launching rockets, you old Elon Musk. He can't stop launching the rockets. Right, I know this is quite now heavy mining related, but I feel like we could push this a lot lower. So I'm going to extend this dirt road now. Actually, no, we'll do a normal road. Leading down here. Now, the only downside to this is... This area has ore in it. So I could switch to ore mining or... Oh, hold on. Hold on. Have I been doing coal this whole... Oh, snap. Don't tell me I've been doing coal this whole time. Oh, no. Have I been doing... No, that's rock. When did I start doing coal? Ah, those two here were coal. Yikes. I've only just realised I was doing that. What a fool. Right, lead you up. Lead you in. Anyway, I've got to do coal anyway. Because of this area. Oh, what a noob. Right, okay, I'm not too worried about that now because it's still just providing the jobs. It's more about providing jobs, this is, rather than actually giving us the resource, because I don't need the money. I just need everybody to have a paying job so they can stop claiming unemployment benefits. Oh, what's it like going up into a hill? I don't think I've actually ever done one going up into a mountain like this. I just realised I'm going past the projected area that I want it to be. Okay. Alright, place you down. This one can probably fill the whole area. Wait, what have I done here? Oh, snap. Hold on. He's a damn noob. Damn noob. That's kind of annoying. I've got to clip that slight little edge. Right, we're mining mountains, baby. We're mining mountains. Right, this one's going to give us a lot of jobs just because of the sheer size of it. So keep your eyes peeled on that one, boys. That is absolutely huge, that one. Now, obviously, they've got the same issues with the water supply. So get them all connected up. And I'm going to be really interested to see what these do. Right, that's... It's probably too much now, isn't it? It's probably too much I've got in. It's probably way too much. So we'll see what comes of this. We'll see what... Is the snow already melting? Or is it just me? Are you melting snow? It's kind of hard to tell. I don't know if the snow's melting already. I don't know. But we have lack of labour. Cannot find the employees. So that's the only downside of this. Well, this is the issue I've currently got right now. This is the issue. Is when it comes to workplace availability, I have so many open spots for all levels that we have. But if I bring in more citizens, obviously they're all going to want the uneducated jobs. Now, I'm in this predicament where I need to provide more uneducated jobs to get more citizens. But by getting more citizens, I need more uneducated jobs. And I also need to educate more people to kind of make the uneducated move up the ranks. It's a never-ending cycle. It is slightly like a never-ending cycle. Now, when it comes to education, I need so many schools. And this is what annoys me the most in this game, is the education side of things. So I'm going to drop a school here as well. That's double schools in this vicinity, which will add in the buildings for it to help everybody out, and the extension. Is this one even full? No. But we have many full ones elsewhere in the game. You're full, so are you, so are you. And we did like a bunch of them over here. Full, almost. So yeah, we just need more schools. So let's see if we can squeeze a few more in. So definitely get one there. We'll definitely try and get one in over here. So all need train stations as well, which is going to be quite handy for us. So then if I increase your capacity, increase your capacity, increase your capacity. Where does that put us now for capacity? I mean, eligibility versus capacity are two completely different numbers. They are quite vastly high. Quite vastly high. Now we'll get some more schools in. Like I'm going to squeeze one there and one there. I know these are just now random situations and positions, but I've got to take the little bit of the edge off current areas that I've got them in, so they're not forced to travel vast distances. Now, is that elementary school there full? It is, which surprises me because it's not really around anything. So I'm going to add a second one in just there, and then I'm going to add one in just here. Oh, there's one there as well, which is, of course, full. Right, going OTT, because this is what the game obviously wants. They want me to build 1 million elementary schools. Now, we also need to build high schools as well. Now, high schools... Right, where do we have high schools? That's a college. We have a high school over here, which is full. So we're first going to position one in this area. We'll actually put it over here. Right, I'll build it there. This is going to get all of the extensions on it. I'm not going to build the football thing, the sports field, whatever it is. Right, so we've got a high school there, a high school there, and then my next high school is nowhere to be seen around here. So I will build one there. No, I'm going to build it here. So bam, bam. Now my next high school is over here. It's actually there. And that is not so full. But I feel like we could need one potentially in this area. But maybe build it over on this side. Now I'll throw it in here. Because there's lots of public transport around this. And it's a shame that I can't put a football field in, but we'll leave it like that. The snow's now melting, by the way. And then college. We only have we got a college over here? University, medical, technical, college. And then we have one over here as well, which is about there. Are they the only two colleges that we have? They are. Do we need... I mean, I might as well, seeing as I'm adding in more stuff. And the college is over there. So I feel like we should place it over here somewhere. Alright, go crazy with the extensions and expansions. Might as well. Now, the only other one is university, which we've got way more than capacity than what we need right now. So I've now thrown in as much as I can when it comes to schools. Now, the other side of it is the Geological Research Center and the Large Hadron Collider all push us towards more university graduation and more college graduation as well. Now, to unlock both of those, they fall within this. So, unlock you and unlock you. Now, these are probably going to be like super expensive to run and maintain. They're expensive to buy, but we've got loads of money. It increases our ore deposits, increases our oil deposits, and increases, or +3, our college graduation chance for the research building, which fits in quite nicely just here on the corner. You can't really add on to it, but that will do. Now, what was that building? It was a research center, a geological one. The other one is a Large Hadron Collider. Now, in City Skylines 1, this was like one of those special buildings that did crazy stuff. Yeah. But it also, this building alone, gives us a +5 electronics production and software production, increases the demand for electronics and software as well. Now, that is a large building. Like, very large. Like, so large, I don't even know where to pull it. I need like a flat piece of land to pull it down. I might have to pull it within this vicinity here. Just for now. Oh, it's even bigger than what I thought it was going to be. Right, that could go. Holy moly, this is huge. Right, I wonder if I get a road here and then kind of come off it. Let me get my dirt road. So I could put it like here somewhere. Now this is a Hadron Collider. Which is the Hadron Collider. If I'm not mistaken, isn't it that huge thing, that huge circle thing underneath the ground where they're making like atoms and particles collide with one another? Isn't that what it is? I think that's what it is, right? Yeah, particle collider. Used for various experiments. So, it's absolutely ridiculous, isn't it? It's absolutely ridiculous. But it's what we need to increase the chances of people graduating. I know, right? Crazy. Now, we don't really have anybody going to these new schools just yet, but I've put down quite a few. So, they have options. They can't tell me that they don't have options right now. And I would like to see a lot more people graduate. But it's going to take time in the game. It is going to take time. There's not a lot I can do right now. I mean, this episode is already like 35 minutes long, almost. And I've only simulated 3 hours in the game. It's like 10 real-life minutes for 1 hour in-game right now. That's how slow the game is simulating. But how's the highway anyway, guys? The highway all good? Oh, I wanted to go check this building over here. Oh, you're joking me. 2 employees out of all of that. Don't talk to me ever again. Don't talk to me ever again. Okay, what's unemployment like now? So, unemployment might change slightly right now. It might decrease itself without me doing anything, because as the uneducated become educated, they can then jump into the other positions available. So that could work out in our favour slightly. It could work out in our favour. But time will tell on that one. Time will tell. But with those new buildings that we just placed down, then it'll be interesting to see how and what does evolve from within it. I'm quite intrigued, to say the least. But I think it's now giving me the thumbs up to kind of continue with the residential expansions. But I don't know if I want to, because at the end of the day, my game is already pretty damn slow. But we'll end it for here. If you did enjoy this, smash that like button down below. And until next time, I'll see you all soon. So, goodbye.